November 27th, 2023. I am now leaving Biloxi, Mississippi. My mileage is 254, 244. Oh, it's been a decent stay. Although I got rain, it was still a decent stay. And I found out my Dr. Prepare battery will only last about 2.5 days on my Domende, not Dometic, Domende 54 quart cooler. So 12 volt fridge. So at least I got to test that out and see what my range was.
Make a U-turn. Continue on US 90 West for 4 miles.
Make that UE tight. Okay. Sorry, guys. Where'd all that traffic come from? There wasn't any. Dang, I make a U-turn and a light must have let out. So all of a sudden there's tons of traffic. Okay, so when I first got here, that gas station was 246, then it went up to 251. Today it's 252. But I don't need gas, I've got a full tank. Of course I paid 289, 287, something like that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it's 11:15. I woke up about 9, rearranged everything, walked the dogs, checked the cats, blah blah blah, and threw away my garbage in the receptacle, put everything back in the van, and so that's how long it took me. Of course, I had to stop and do a little bit of YouTubing too. So do a little bit of video. Bodego. This sure does remind me of Corpus Christi. I should turn the camera more towards the water. Do you see the water? This is the water. One thing I forgot to check were my tires, but they're okay. But it's always a good idea to check your fluids, check your tires and everything. On these long distance tracks? I don't know. Journey? Yeah, long distance journey. Oh my goodness, so I get home and I have to unload a bunch of stuff out of the van, get a night's rest, see if I can get the motorhome started. Is this Cohen? No. See if I can get the motorhome started and mess around with that a little bit, check the battery fluids and all that, check all the fluids in the motorhome before I start it, except for the transmission. Oh, and hopefully I won't have any issues. Hopefully my batteries are still good. I have a battery maintainer on it, and my coach battery feeds my my engine battery feeds my coach battery off of that. So let's hope everything's okay. I didn't have anybody, something just fell. I didn't have anybody to do that for me, to start it for me, keep up with it for me. But in those extreme temps that they had, in the triple digits for quite some time. It might not have been a good idea with the batteries anyhow. I don't know. They probably wouldn't have wanted to check the batteries and all that. So, cross your fingers. We'll see. So this is Biloxi. We're leaving Biloxi. Heading back towards Houston. Fun.
Turn right onto Cowan Road.
Alrighty then. Here we go.
Continue for 4 miles.
A dental sign. We make teeth sexy. I will have to do another fill up. Hopefully around the Beaumont area. Gas has gotten, gas is a little bit cheaper in Texas. Ooh, there's a Dollar General. No, not gonna stop. Too early. So, what did I do while I was in Biloxi? Just helped. Kind of tried to organize the van more, cleaned it, vacuumed the carpet. Did some walks, took care of the dogs. What else did I do? I did something. Oh, I edited a video last night, so I'm rather behind on videos. So I haven't really had time to mess with them, and when I was at my sister's, I didn't do any videos there. I mean, didn't edit any videos while there. Arg! Arg! Things I've done to the van. Sorry, that was all about stopping. I became a pirate. You know, I got a second camera. I still haven't set it up. I've had it, what, a couple months now? Oh my goodness. At least I got it registered, but I haven't set it up yet for filming. So I got to get that done. And then I've got another video editing program that I want to mess around with. That way I can do picture in picture. I can't do it with the program I'm using now. And I probably get more special effects and stuff with the other program too. I don't even really take advantage of the special effects much on the one I use now though. But it doesn't have a whole lot. And I use my phone for the GPS, so I try not to use it as a camera. And right now I can't because I've got it hooked to my visor. Because when I set it on the dash, if the sun comes in, it overheats the phone. And while I was in South Carolina, putting stuff in the van, I got caught in a sudden rainstorm. Sudden downpour. And then my phone said, I don't like you. You put moisture in me, I don't like you. So I had to turn it off and put it in a bag of rice. Good times. But that worked. So I now keep a permanent bag of rice because it happened to me in Pennsylvania too. And in Pennsylvania, I was just talking on the phone and it was just very misty and just slightly raining. And yeah, the phone got moisture in it. Ooh, 277 there. So I am on the east side of New Orleans, so that's going to be interesting going through there too. Oh, I want a new motorhome. Gimme, gimme, gimme. There's motorhomes over here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Anyhow, yeah. Focus. Focus. I want a motorhome. That's one of the things I'm going to do. I'm going to start looking at newer motorhomes. Not a brand new one, but newer and bigger. Mine's just a little 22 foot, which is kind of between a 22 foot and a 24 foot. But I have interests and I have things I like to do, and I have
Turn left
hobbies.
onto the I-10 West ramp.
So, so I need a place to put all my stuff, and I also have to pay attention to the cargo carrying capacity. That is one thing about my motorhome.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-10 West.
My motorhome has a CCC of 2,500 pounds. That's extremely generous. Very, very generous. Some of them only have a CCC of 350 pounds. That's not generous at all. So that is one thing to absolutely pay attention to if you're going
Continue
to...
on I-10 West for 43 miles.
Okay, Sherlock. Thank you, Sherlock. So that's one thing to pay attention to if you are considering full-timing in an RV or a van or anything. Consider the cargo carrying capacity. If you don't, it's hard on your tires, it's hard on your suspension, it's hard on your transmission. Get plain hard. Alrighty, we're fixing to enter Louisiana. Sherlock, you're not talking? Okay, at least I caught it. And I knew we were fixing to hit Louisiana because I just crossed that bridge which said St. Tammany Parish or St. Tammy Parish or something like that, and Louisiana calls their counties parishes. There you go. And the driver suddenly got more aggressive. You know, people, I don't get it. If there's somebody broken down on the shoulder, you move over into the other lane to avoid any contact or what have you. And people aren't doing that. And I moved over, and then when I went to move back over, they were all speeding past me in the slower lane because they couldn't stand the fact that I was in the other lane. And it was like, man, come on. It's the law. In some states, I know it's in Texas, it's the law. You must move over if it's possible. Anyhow, that's my little rant. I'm going to pass the Welcome Center because I really don't need anything. I know a lot of people don't like bridges, but I love these bridges. They're kind of cool. I don't see them anymore, but back a ways. Apparently, 2 people bought buses, school buses, and yeah, they no longer belong to a school, and I watched one of them. These are the big buses. That was a bucket disc fell. These are the big buses, and one of them started tailgating a truck. He was right on that. It's just a regular old pickup truck that can't move real fast. And he was on that truck's tail in the slow lane, just riding him. I was a little upset at first because I thought it was a school bus, which technically it is, but no longer because somebody else bought it. That's just, there's no reason for that stuff. There is absolutely no reason. Wow. Would have caught it on the camera, but I was just like, what is going on? Still have 291 miles to go. It says 4.5 hours. I need to pull over for a little bit somewhere. Should have pulled over there. Got a Frosty from Wendy's. Darn it, I missed my chance. Kind of wanting a milkshake or a Frosty or something right now. Wow, this bridge is long. Look at the cypress knees, they're so cool. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. Your little side view.
Still.com/deals.
Oh, I'm glad it's not in this lane.
Electrical's best rock. Rock 101. On Alexa and Google. Or listen online at kkgb.com.
They've been sitting there a while. Turn on my radio. I don't know what's going on I-10 eastbound. Alrighty. Oh, we're in Lake Charles now. Got the bridge. The bridge. The bridge. The bridge. That came out weird. The bridge. Can't say it again. Still have 170 miles, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Ugh. And it is 4:29. Maybe I think I haven't seen a sign. It's some kind of homemade camper? Huh. Here, figure that thing out. Tiger moth. That's a little camper. Wow, it's tiny. Sometimes you see interesting things on the road. Okay, move over. Give this lane to somebody else. Oh my goodness, we made it, we made it, we made it. Oh, we're in Texas now. 2 more hours and 16 minutes to home, but I'm gonna stop at the rest area. Whew. All right.
Slight left.
Oh, thank you for the huge speed bump.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-10 West.
Okay. Let me see. Dang, I stick out. They changed it. Or I'm gonna stick out. Shoot, I'm gonna have to park over here then. I'm not staying anyhow. Very long. The dogs need to be walked, but I'm gonna find a different place to walk them. Oh, up here's where I parked before. Can I still park there? I don't know. I'll just go here. Alrighty. Still have 139 miles to go. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Okie dokie. Pretty soon we will see that sign. Yeah, I waited till I got in Texas. Gas is a little bit cheaper. And I'm down to a quarter of a tank. But I'm going to try to get to, well, I will get to the Bridge City area where it should be even a little bit cheaper yet. It used to be. Get out of this crazy construction zone. I-10 is always under construction. I don't know. Let's see what the pilot at Bridge City is charging. Is $253. Pilot, I think, is 240 something. Ooh, 263. How dareth you?
Continue on service road for 1 mile.
We're gonna make a turny, turn, turny, turn, turny, turn. We're gonna make a turny, turn, turny, turn, 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 turn. Yeah, I've been driving too long. 263. 263. Okay, guys. So Vanner over there with the generator on the front of his van. Am I still recording? Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. That white van there. It's got a generator on the front. It's got, looks like maybe an AC on top. And he's towing a truck. A pick-em-up truck. Interesting. Oh my gosh. How long is this light? It better be cheaper over there, gas, because I've been sitting here. $2.57.
Take the next left onto Service Road.
Let's see what Pilot is.
Continue on Texas 62 South for 5 miles.
Pilot is 330. All right. 260. Oh, you guys don't play nice here. I'm gonna go into town. $65.12, 26058 at 249. 254, 557. Okay, so it pays to get off the beaten path sometimes because it costs me 20 cents less per gallon. That's a difference. I'm going to pull up back here and walk the dogs. Okay, I don't know how much the camera's going to show, but we're in Bridge City, Texas now. And in a few miles, we'll be hitting the Rainbow Bridge, which is an extremely high bridge. We're fixing to go up the Rainbow Bridge. It's a steep one, guys. This one scared the crap out of my friend Caroline. She had an accident on the highway on I-10 in Beaumont and totaled her rig. Some 16-year-old girl, her mother bought her like a brand new Mercedes or something like that, and the car got away from her and it flipped and it swerved rather and made my friend Caroline roll. She rolled several times, and then I had to take her up this bridge. I came to rescue her. I was living in Galveston County at the time, and I had to come rescue her. Oh, poor thing, it scared her so bad. You know, after being in an accident like that. And we had to stay in a hotel. And the hotel didn't have a roof. Of course, the room had a ceiling, but the hotel lost its roof because a hurricane had hit the area maybe a couple months right before she went through here. She came down to Houston for a dog show. And this is now known as Rainbow Lane. Alright, we did the bridge. Woo! Yeah, the action camera is not catching the night very well at all. The phone's doing a really good job. Kind of like I expected, though.
the left 2 lanes to take exit 770A.
H-Town.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile. There's a 15-minute slowdown caused by crashes on I-69 in 1.5 miles.
Go figure. Welcome back to Houston. Oh, my windshield's dirty.
In a 1/4 mile, keep left. Follow signs for US 59 South. Keep left. Continue on US 59 South for 1 mile. In 1/2 mile, use the left 3 lanes to take exit 128B129A toward McGowan Avenue, Tuam Avenue.
This is my first real slowdown this whole trip. So I guess in a way I can't complain. Well, I can complain if I want, but anyway, I shouldn't complain. I don't know. Welcome home.
Use the left 3 lanes to take exit 128B129A.
Alrighty. Well, I'm back. I am anxious to see the motorhome, but I'm not anxious to be here. I'm not excited to be here. Close I can go in. Twinkie's still okay. My motorhome's still there. I'll put air on that tire and the Twinkie tomorrow. Oh gosh. I'm back. I'm back. It started right up and it sounds good. There's dust under this. But anyhow, you just take the key. Let's see if I can find it. Turn it. Don't give it a full turn. Just turn it 3 times just to get the power running, and then after the third time, crank it over, and she sounds good. Oh, I am so relieved. She sounds good. Foot there. Yeah. I am relieved. I got a lot of work to do. A lot of work. I'm gonna let it warm up, and then I'll shut it back off. And I put gas in it before I left with fuel stabilizer. Everything's dusty. Sitting here for 8 months.